Hi YouTube. So I'm coming to you today to just talk a little bit about my breakup. So if you've bought the book, you can see in the dedication how I have in there, this book is dedicated to you. His name is Ryan. And so we broke up. And that part is still in the book. So I wanted to come to you guys and tell you that, hey, we broke up. We were together 3 years, so it was, that's pretty much as long as I've ever been in a relationship. That was my second 3-year relationship. And I've been married before, when I was 23. I'm 36 now. That was quite a while ago. So when we got together, we knew each other in high school. I had a little crush on him in high school, and we never talked really in high school. So I ran into him years later, and we went out, on a date. It was one of those typical, I don't know you very well, but we're gonna get relationshipy. And there were some warning signs in the beginning that I just completely ignored for some reason. I don't know why. I think I just wanted to be with someone. So, we got together. I was living by myself, and eventually I moved in with him. And I, for some reason back then, I just loved that idea of, oh, somebody's going to take care of me. I think a lot of women are like that. Maybe a lot of men are too. I mean, it's great to have someone just take care of you like that. So, initially, it wasn't like that, but he kind of always splashed that money at me, and I guess he pretty much led with that foot a lot, and he basically just picked that energy up in me that, oh, I like that, and if, I need you to take care of me kind of thing. So there it is. So that's what I got. So I got someone throwing money at me, but not a whole lot else when it comes to, emotion and conversation, just intimacy. So over the course of our relationship, there was this pattern of him getting mad, not telling me why he was mad, and then him throwing like this silent treatment with me for days, like 5 days, yeah, of the silent treatment of me going, what's wrong, So consequently, I always felt like this villain in our relationship, and it wasn't for quite some time. I just realized that he's someone that likes to have problems with people, and he likes to be argumentative, and he doesn't really like it to be peaceful. There are people in the world that do not want you to be happy. They don't want you to have a good time. They don't want you to smile. They don't want you to laugh. And, they want people to be sad around them and miserable and worried and like they are. So that is kind of what I attracted. And I guess at the time I felt, okay, got someone to take care of me. So, I resonated at least at that level, but, someone that's not dysfunctional to love me, I didn't feel like I deserved that at that point in my life. So I got exactly what I was resonating with. So just like, it's a law of attraction. You get what you feel like you deserve. You feel like you get what you feel like you are already. So I didn't have a lot of self-love at that point, I don't think, at all. So um, he definitely didn't have a lot of love for himself. So when someone doesn't love themselves, they're not going to accept your love because they don't feel like they deserve it. They're going to keep spitting it back at you. They're going to distrust it. They're going to, twist it around. And that's what happened. He would get so jealous all the time and threatened, by anything I did. Oh, you got up and you went to the gym. You're cheating on me. All the time. All the time. Looking through my email. Just, I would be over there waiting on him to just be with me, hang out with me. And he's over there looking through my email. So he was more concerned with checking in on me than really being there with me. And, I didn't do anything. I mean, I didn't. Who had time? I mean, with all the housework. So once I moved in, I didn't work, and I just did housework, and woo, that's a job right there. I really respect, housework. It is for real. If you really want to do it right and make sure that the house looks good, and he would kind of check up and make sure, wasn't dust on the top of a picture or something. He was kind of crazy. So, I would give a lot to have a traditional wife to take care of all that housework. I tell you what, and to cook good meals from scratch, organic. Somebody cares about health. It would be great to have that in someone. And that's what he had in me, but he found nonstop problems with me, and it eventually made me feel like he didn't love me. So, when you tell someone, hey, you're hurting me when you do this, and they just keep doing it, and it's like, they don't care about hurting me. It just starts to wear on you. So that's, what happened. So the last straw, it must have been some sort of astrological shitstorm in the air. I had a trip with my African dance group, which is, we always go to Chicago and Kentucky, and I dance, we tour. And so I was doing that this year, and the year before he, told me I couldn't go, And so this year I put my foot down, and I'm like, I'm going to go. And so I go on the trip, and the whole time I'm away, he's calling and accusing me of this and that. And, it's funny, the more he started to accuse me, like the cuter this one guy got on the trip. And, it's like he really became the contrast. Like, this guy is more masculine, can take care of things. This guy just kind of cries about things and can't get anything done, and is just a complete baby about, the smallest thing. And this person just gets it done. So, it's like, I'm like, I would like someone more like this and not like that. So his manifestation came true, that she's going to leave me for someone else. I didn't really, but it's like the closest thing to it. It's like, I like this person more than I like you, and I'm sick of all of this anyway. I'm going to go, So because I wasn't working, and, I didn't have a car at that point, he really, really, at the end, he was like, you don't have a car, you don't have a job, you're nearly 40, you don't have a lot going for you. You should just stay here with me Because, I will say that you're a beautiful person, but you really should just stay with me. So he wanted me to quit African dance, something I've been doing for 14 years, and just be there with him while he sat around ignoring me, checking my email and watching TV and ignoring me. So I just said I'm gonna go. I made him give me like a couple $1,000, get on my feet, and left. And that's been, I think, a couple of years now, maybe a year and a half. Yeah, it'll be 2 years in April. Yeah, so nearly 2 years. So it's been a long time of that dedication saying the wrong thing. So I am going to change it for people who buy the book and the ebook in the future. The book is not out yet, but it will be. Hopefully, my goal is by May, which is my birthday. So fingers crossed. All I need to do is just get the cover right and find someone who, I don't know, I could do it myself. So I don't want to be too independent. That's a struggle of mine. But anyway, so I'm going to change the dedication. Now it's going to be dedicated to my subscribers here on YouTube, because you guys are really the inspiration for the book. What was good is that I didn't have to work while I was writing the book. So he does deserve some credit for that, And that's another thing, I guess, going back to the whole breakup part is, if you do happen to make more money than your partner, make sure to never just throw it in their face or, treat them like they're less than human because of it. Because, what does that say about you? That you would seek to make them feel bad in any way or diminish them in any way. You really want to lift people up when you're in a relationship with them. You want to do what you can to make them feel good, and he could have done that in so many ways, and he refused to, but it was because he was damaged inside, and I ignored that, maybe because I was seeking comfort. Who knows? Yes, definitely, probably. And a relationship, and oh my God, I'm with someone, and yay. So, I am a bit tired. I hope that wasn't too rambly, but that's the story. We've been broken up for quite a while. I guess I feel like, with the eclipses happening right now, astrologically, it's a good time to just let things go. What pisses me off the most about it is that I allowed myself to be treated that way for so long, and, put my pets in harm's way, somebody with a little temper problem, always throwing tantrums, slamming doors, they could have really gotten hurt with someone like that, and, so we have many soulmates. That person that I was so attracted to was there just to help me leave this guy, and then it was over. I'm like, why do I even like him? He's like a brother to me, So sometimes the universe will do whatever it takes to move you away from a situation. I was probably just going to just die there, just die in my sleep. There was this phenomenon of how I would wake up screaming there a lot. Just wake up out of my sleep, startled by something, and scream. Yeah, for a while. So that hasn't happened since I left at all. So there was definitely a lot of bad energy around him. And I've learned to stop trying to rescue people that I'm dating, you know, because I am empathic and I'm a helper and I want to heal people and, you know, I just want to love them, you know, and I can't do that when I'm dating someone, you know. I need someone to be strong so that I can have that rest. And I'm not always just helping people that are pretty much effed up. So, let's see. I think that was just about everything that I wanted to say about the breakup. It was, you know, nice to get this off my chest. Feel like I can, change my Facebook status, all that crap. Really just let it just officially die. And forgive myself for not seeing what I should have seen, and, you know, forgive myself for being there for so long, you know, in a situation that was just toxic for me. And, you know, just to really let things go. So, one thing that I am doing now is I'm making jewelry. And I've started with rings and I've started with earrings. So these here are jade and onyx. And I made these. I know, they're so cool. There's only 8 of these. So not a whole lot to offer in the way of these particular earrings, but I do have, you know, the fixings for plenty more. And, you know, beads, beads, beads. So, also I'm making rings like this one. Making rings like this one. This one's mine. This one is for sale. And then I have a collection here. So basically, you can go and find my jewelry on Etsy if you are so inclined. I love big rings like that. I'm also going to be making more earrings for, you know, short hair. When you're growing out your afro, you know, it's good to have some nice dangle earrings and things like that. So, thank you guys for being here for, you know, 18 plus minutes to listen to this story. Alright, well, I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing and liking my videos and for coming back. I will see you guys next week. Much love.